Mr. Charles, I heard your biological daughter, Charlotte, got pregnant out of wedlock and severed ties with you. She has run away from home for years. Is that true?
Pregnant out of wedlock. So, Mr. Charles, aren't you going to be a grandfather soon?
Tell us about it, Mr. Charles.
Everyone, please don't listen to rumors. Charlotte is not pregnant out of wedlock. Mr. Charles doesn't have a grandchild.
I found Grandpa. Grandpa, Tilly finally found you. Grandpa, Tilly finally found you.
Grandpa?
Mr. Charles, could it be this is Miss Charlotte's daughter, your granddaughter?
Little girl, you've got the wrong person. I'm not your grandpa.
Tilly didn't get the wrong person. You are Tilly's grandpa.
Charles, I think this kid is just trying to scam us. The press conference is about to start. Let's go inside.
Auntie, I'm not scamming anyone. He is Tilly's grandpa.
You little liar, I'll call the police on you.
Auntie, don't call the police. Tilly is not a liar. Mommy said that Grandpa would take good care of Tilly. The police won't arrest me.
Well then.
There's 5 minutes left. Let's go inside.
Okay, little girl. You should go home and find your mom.
Grandpa, don't go. Mommy told me to come.
Your mom? What's your mom's name then?
Grandpa, my mom's name is.
No matter what your mom's name is, you must have the wrong person. Go away.
I don't have the wrong person. You are Charles Tilly's grandpa. Grandpa, you don't believe what Tilly is saying. Tilly will show you a photo. This is a photo of my mom.
Go away. I'm warning you, liar. Stop bothering us. We don't have time to play with you this boring trick.
This is a photo of my mom.
Janice, what are you doing?
Charles, this kid is a liar. Let's go up. If we don't go up now, we'll really be late for the press conference.
I know. Give this little girl some money.
Okay. Be starred. All you care about is money, right? Here you go, all right. You got what you wanted. Now take the money and get out of here.
I'm sorry, Mom. It's all my fault. Your photo was torn. Grandpa didn't recognize me.
Money from the sky. Money from the sky. Get lost. Where did this child come from? Pick it up.
There's another one over there. Where did it go? There it is!
Whose kid is this? Are you looking for death? How did your parents raise you? Do you know where you're going?
I'm sorry, sir. I'm looking for my mom's photo. The wind blew it away just now.
Be starred. Your whole family is dead. It's my unlucky day to run into you.
I have my grandpa.
Welcome everyone to Chung Group's new product launch. This launch will showcase Chung Group's latest technological products. This will be Chung Group's first major technological innovation in 6 years. All right, next up is the media Q&A session.
Mr. Charles, hello. I heard that Chung Group will be joining with G Group in a business marriage. And the bride of this marriage was originally your daughter, Charlotte. But rumour has it, Miss Charlotte has been missing for 6 years. Your foster daughter, Janice, will be replacing her in the marriage with G Group and inheriting all of Chung Group's assets. Is this true?
That child just now.
Dad,
Grandpa,
this is the birthday present for you.
Tilly will show you a photo.
That child does resemble Charlotte a bit. Could she really be Charlotte's child?
Charles, what's wrong? It's your turn to speak.
Is that true?
I don't know, where did you hear these false rumors? My daughter Charlotte is not missing. She's just studying abroad. In a month, she will return. And I will bring her to meet everyone. Please don't spread these rumors. As for the inheritance, Chung Group was founded by me. So I will only leave my property to my daughter.
This beastard still refuses to give up on Charlotte. Since you want to leave all the property to that bitch, then I'll make sure you never find her.
Yes, Miss Charlotte will hold a press conference when she returns. Everyone will be invited. At that time, all journalists are welcome.
Charlotte, where are you? How long are you going to be so willful? Find out. I want to see who leaked the news of her disappearance to the reporters.
Okay.
By the way, that child downstairs, go see if she's still there. Bring her up.
That child is a liar. There's no need to see her again.
Janice, how can you be so mean to a child?
No. I just think there are too many scammers. Many people now use children to deceive others. That's why I said that. I'll go right away.
How do you know without asking? Go, quickly.
Madam, have you seen a photo fragment? It's my mom on it.
No, go away. Don't bother me.
Auntie, have you seen a photo?
Whose child is this? Haven't seen it. Go away.
Sister, have you seen a photo, Uncle? It's a fragment this big.
Go away, haven't seen it.
Auntie!
Whose child is this? Haven't seen it. Go away.
Uncle!
Go away, haven't seen it.
This beastard really hasn't left yet. Security. That liar. Why is she still here? This isn't a shelter letting a child wander around the company entrance. Is this appropriate? Get her out of here.
Yes. Hey kid, go away. You can't stay here.
Uncle, Tilly is looking for a photo.
Haven't you found it? Go now.
There's another piece I haven't found, Uncle. Can you help me find it?
I think you're crazy, kid. Go away. I don't have time to mess with you. I'll arrest you if you don't leave. Did you hear me?
Don't arrest Tilly. Tilly will leave now.
Kid, I don't care who you are. Don't even think about seeing that old man. Charles, I checked. That child is a habitual offender. She's already scammed many people.
It seems I was overthinking. Even if Charlotte did give birth to a child back then, she wouldn't send a child to me alone.
Mommy, I'm sorry I lost your photo. It smells so good. I am so hungry. I haven't eaten anything all day. Uncle, can I have a bun?
Sure, kid. What filling do you want?
I want the first one.
The one with vegetables. Okay, I'll wrap it up for you.
Thank you.
Pay up.
I don't have any money.
No money, no bun, go away. Don't block my business.
Mommy, I don't have money to buy a bun. I'm so hungry.
Baby, what do you want to eat? Mommy will buy it for you.
Mommy, I want a big drumstick.
Little glutton.
Mommy, I miss you so much.
Hello? Okay, I'm coming.
Why is there a kid here?
Nobody wants her. Haven't eaten for 2 days, so hungry.
Quick, food's here.
so hungry.
Go away, unwanted beastard. How dare you come to our turf and steal our food?
Bro, look, there's a little girl.
Speak of the devil, let's go.
Go. Little one, are you looking for food? This trash can is filthy. There can't be anything good to eat here.
I know where there's good food, I'll take you there. Okay.
Let's go then.
Let's go.
Isn't this the photo that Kid insisted on showing me? This necklace. This is the necklace I gave Charlotte. Didn't you say before you really liked this designer's work, open it?
A necklace designed by Laura. It's a special custom edition, the only one in the world.
Do you like it?
I like it, Dad. I love you so much.
This is the necklace I gave to Charlotte. Could it be that the child named Tilly is really Charlotte's daughter?
Mr. Charles, what should we do now?
Get a team on this, turn over every lead until we find this kid.
Yes, sir.
Right here.
Esther, I'm not hungry anymore. I want to go back.
Good girl. There's yummy food inside. Let's go in.
You're lying. There's no yummy food here. It's so dark inside. I don't want to go in.
This kid is pretty smart.
So what, she still fell into my hand?
Help!
Stop yelling, be smart, and do as you're told. Otherwise, you'll face the consequences.
My grandpa will save me. Let me go now.
Your grandpa? Tell me about it. Who exactly is your grandpa? I'd like to see how capable he is to save you.
My grandpa is Charles. He will come and save me.
But the richest man in River City is your grandpa. Well, I'm your damn grandfather. Tie her up.
Okay.
This kid must be delusional. She even claimed that the richest man is her grandpa.
Mommy, I'm so scared.
Oh, and we just got a new one today. Looks pretty good. We should fetch a good price. Good, I'll wait for you here.
Mr. Charles.
Any news on Tilly?
We just checked the surveillance, Mr. Charles. Look, these two men took her from the alley. They're now at the abandoned warehouse.
What? Go there immediately.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and you're here. Oh, and this is the new arrival today. Take a look.
She looks pretty good.
Looks are good, just not very bright. She keeps saying that the richest man is her grandpa.
Little thing. You said Charles is your grandpa, is that true?
My mommy said he is my grandpa.
Your mommy is a good liar. If that's the case, then I must be her ancestor.
She wouldn't lie to me.
You little thing, I'm telling you. If you're obedient, I'll sell you for a good price and even give you some candy. Otherwise, dare to bite me. Quite feisty, I'll teach you a lesson today.
Drive faster.
Yes.
Mommy?
Stop crying, shut up.
Owen, let's teach her a lesson and make her learn the rules.
Right.
Give me the whip. I'll beat you to death.
Stop. Let her go. Let her go. What are you doing?
Mr. Charles.
Seize them.
Grandpa, I know you won't abandon me.
Tilly, don't be afraid. Tilly, Grandpa's here to save you. Tilly, are you okay?
Grandpa, I'm so sleepy and tired.
Tilly. How dare you touch my granddaughter? You must be tired of living. Teach them a good lesson. Show no mercy to these social scum.
Yes.
Tilly, wake up. Doctor, how is she?
Mr. Charles, just some surface wounds. Nothing serious, but she has been wandering around alone these days and suffered a lot. She's quite malnourished.
It's all my fault. If I had believed what she said, she wouldn't have gone through all this.
Mr. Charles, the DNA results are out. You and Tilly are indeed related by blood.
So, she really is Charlotte's child. No wonder I felt so familiar with her and so much like Charlotte as a child.
Mr. Charles, the test results also show that Tilly has a heart condition. Fortunately, there was no danger this time, but if she had a sudden attack while she was kidnapped, the consequences would be unimaginably severe.
Tilly, Grandpa is so sorry. Don't worry. Grandpa will find you the best cardiologist in the world to cure your illness.
Dad, I heard you've acknowledged your granddaughter.
You've come at the right time. I was just about to ask you. I asked you to check Tilly's identity. Why didn't you find out immediately, but told me Tilly was a liar?
This little beastard is actually Charlotte's child. Dad, it's all my fault I believed the security guard on duty. Not only did he drive Tilly away, but he also told me that she was a little liar. I was also deceived by him. Please don't be angry.
Charles, it's true that Janice didn't handle it well, but it was unintentional. Please forgive her.
Yes, Dad. I really didn't expect you to suddenly have a granddaughter. Charlotte, why didn't she tell us beforehand?
Forget it. Let's not dwell on it. Fire that security guard. Cheng Group doesn't need people like that.
Okay. This old thing is so biased towards this little beastard. If Charlotte comes back, there will be nothing left for me. I have to prepare in advance.
Grandpa!
Tilly, you're awake. Tell Grandpa where else you're feeling unwell.
No, I'm much better now, thank you, Grandpa.
Silly child, it's all my fault. If I had believed what you said earlier, you wouldn't have suffered so much.
Grandpa, don't blame yourself. I'm all right now.
Tilly, you're really a sensible and good child from now on. Live with Grandpa. I will give you all the best things in the world.
Oh, Mommy was right. Grandpa will definitely be good to me.
It was Mommy who told you to come find Grandpa, right? Then tell me, where is Mommy?
If Grandpa asks you where Mommy went, you say,
Mommy's in.
If Grandpa asks you where Mommy went, you say you don't know. Don't tell Grandpa that Mommy died, okay?
Why didn't you tell Grandpa?
Because if Grandpa knows, he will be very sad. Mommy doesn't want him to be sad, okay?
I got it. Grandpa, Mommy went to a faraway place.
A faraway place. Where is it? Tilly, tell Grandpa where Mommy is, okay? Tilly did. Mommy deliberately not let you tell Grandpa, didn't she?
Mr. Charles, she has a heart condition, so don't ask her stressful questions.
Okay. Since you don't want to say, then I won't ask. Whenever you want to talk, then tell me, okay.
She is so reluctant to talk. It must have been Charlotte's will to just leave such a young child out here alone. What was she thinking?
Charlotte suddenly sent the child back. Is it because Tilly is sick and she doesn't want to raise her?
Bad Auntie, go away. It's not that Mommy doesn't want to raise me.
Okay, Tilly. don't be angry. I believe what you said. You guys leave first. Don't come to the hospital recently.
But Dad...
Charles, then we won't disturb you any longer.
Charlotte, did you really abandon your own child? Dad didn't expect you to become this kind of person. Tilly, when we leave the hospital, I will buy you lots of pretty clothes. Okay?
Mr. Charles, as you requested, all the clothes in the mall suitable for a 6-year-old girl have been picked out. And these hairpins, necklaces, and school bags, the most expensive things in River City, are all here.
Wrap them all up. Tilly, do you like these clothes?
Yes, thank you, Grandpa.
As long as you are happy, I'm satisfied.
You're so good to me when I grow up. I will repay you.
My dear granddaughter, you are now the most beloved baby of our Chung family. I don't need you to repay. If you want anything in the future, just tell Grandpa. I will give you everything. Okay?
Mr. Charles, I didn't expect you to have such a lovely granddaughter.
This is my daughter Charlotte's child. I will hold the biggest recognition banquet in River City. I want everyone in River City to know that our Ching family has welcomed such a lovely little princess.
Mr. Charles, the car is waiting outside.
Okay, Tilly, let's go home.
Such beautiful flowers and Mom's favorite carnations. I really want to buy them for Mommy.
Tilly, what's going on?
Little girl, do you want to buy flowers?
Grandpa, I want to buy a bouquet for Mom. Okay. Grandpa, I want to buy a bouquet for Mom. Okay.
Charlotte treated her like that, but she doesn't hold any grudges. Tilly is really affectionate and loyal. Go ahead and buy them.
Thank you, Grandpa.
What kind of flowers would you like?
Miss, I want to buy a bouquet of carnations.
Okay, I'll get them for you. Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Grandpa, look, such beautiful carnations. When Mom gets them, she will be so happy.
Dad, happy Father's Day.
They smell so good. Thank you, my sweet daughter. You want to give these flowers to Mom right then. Let Grandpa go with you, okay?
I haven't made Grandpa happy yet. He can't know where Mom is yet. Grandpa, I want to go by myself. Can I give them to her myself?
She is a smart girl. Charlotte must have told her not to reveal anything. Charlotte, after all these years, you still resent me, and now you've abandoned Tilly. What are you doing? What are you playing at? Okay? Then let Gavin go with you.
Mr. Charles, are we going back to the company?
Follow that car. I want to see where Charlotte lives.
Yes.
Strange. Wasn't Tilly going to see Charlotte? Why is the car going towards the cemetery?
Auntie Anya, these are the flowers I'm giving Mommy. Could you please put the flowers in front of Mommy's tombstone?
Okay, Tilly, you're such a good girl. By the way, your mom told you to go find your grandpa. Have you found him yet?
Yes, I have found Grandpa. Mommy was right. Grandpa is very good to me. This bouquet of carnations was bought by Grandpa.
That's good, you found your grandpa. He can take care of you now. Does your grandpa know about your mom passing away?
Grandpa doesn't know yet. Mommy was afraid Grandpa would be sad, so she told me not to tell him.
You can't hide the truth forever. Sooner or later, your grandpa will find out.
When Grandpa fully accepts me, I will tell Grandpa about Mommy. This way, with me by his side, Grandpa won't be so sad.
Tilly,
You're so thoughtful. I'm sure with such a wonderful little one like you by his side, your grandpa will be very happy. In a bit, then I'll take the flowers to your mom. Okay?
Thank you, Auntie Anya.
Tilly, what are you doing here? Tilly, what are you doing here?
Grandpa!
Could it be?
Are you Tilly's grandpa? Hello, I'm...
Grandpa, this is Mommy's friend. She's my godmother. I came to see her today.
Oh, so you bought flowers for your godmother?
Yes, for godmother.
Tilly is right.
Since you're Charlotte's friend, please tell her someone who would abandon her own child like that doesn't deserve to be a mother. Since she doesn't want to raise Tilly, then I, as her grandfather, will raise her. If she wants to see Tilly, she has to come see me first.
Charlotte is not like what you think.
Then what is she like? She's the one who ran away from home, and she's the one who abandoned her child.
Charlotte. Forget it. You'll know later.
Tilly, let's go home.
Goodbye, godmother.
Goodbye.
Grandpa, are you mad at Mommy?
Your mom ran away from home out of spite all these years, and now she irresponsibly abandoned you. Tell me, am I angry?
If Mommy went somewhere far away and never came back?
Then she should never come back. I'll pretend I never had her as a daughter.
Grandpa, do you want Mommy to come back?
It's your mom who refuses to come back. She's been stubborn since she was little. Tilly, you can't be stubborn.
Okay, if you see Mom again, will you be angry?
Of course.
Grandpa is still angry. I won't tell him about Mom for now. I'll tell him once he's not angry anymore.
Charlotte. Tilly has found her grandpa. Everything is fine now. You can rest in peace. It seems your dad is still upset with you. If he knew that you were gone, he'd be heartbroken. But even if your dad is upset with you, he's taking good care of Tilly. Tilly is very well behaved. She's a lovely child. I believe that with your dad's care, she will grow up healthy and happy. Charlotte, don't worry.
Okay, little Tilly time for bed here. Cuddle this bunny and go to sleep. What's wrong, Tilly? Are you sad?
Grandpa, I miss Mommy.
Oh, it's been so long. Even though Charlotte abandoned Tilly, she still misses her mom so much. Tilly, this was all your mom's choice. She chose to abandon you and not come back. If she could come back, you could at least grow up with her love. It wouldn't be like this, not knowing where Dad is and Mom's not around either. But it's okay. Even if she never comes back, I will give you all the best love in the world. Okay.
You're so kind, Grandpa.
That old bastard is coaxing the little brat to sleep again.
I heard that today this beastard went with the little brat to find Charlotte, but came up empty.
He'd better never find that damn Charlotte for the rest of his life.
Mom? But ever since this little brat came to the Chung family, he has been completely focused on her. All these days, he has completely forgotten about us, Jonathan, and I are getting married soon. Looks like he's not reacting at all. Could it be that he's really waiting for that bitch Charlotte to come back?
It must be that bait Charlotte's doing, bringing that little bastard back, now has to be a move to test what her dad's thinking. She wants to see if that old bastard can accept this brat, who doesn't even know her real dad, into the Ching family.
Mom, you're right. I think Charlotte wants to come back on her own, but she spoke too harshly before she was too proud to come back. So she's using this little brat to test his bottom line.
Anyway, no matter the reason this little brat can't go back to the Ching family, we must get rid of her.
Tilly, I'm going to the company this morning. You'll be home alone. If you want anything to eat or play with, just ask Butler Gavin. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Goodbye, Tilly.
Goodbye, Grandpa.
Okay.
Miss Tilly, do you want some fruit? I'll cut some for you. Okay.
Thank you, Grandpa Gavin.
Tilly, are you bored being home alone? I will take you out to play, okay?
Okay.
Tilly, look over there. There's a little stray cat. It looks so pitiful. Go and catch it, okay?
Okay, I will catch the little stray cat and bring it home.
Go quickly.
Sorry, Mr. Jonathan A. Kidd suddenly ran out in front of the car.
The Chung family's house is just up ahead. Let's get off here.
Yes.
So you're the little one who popped out of nowhere? What are you doing here?
Sir, Grandma Lily said there was a kitten here. I want to take the kitten home so it won't be a stray anymore.
This kid is unexpectedly kind-hearted. Little one, it's a good thing you ran into me. Next time you cross the road, look both ways for cars. Okay.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
Why does she give me a familiar feeling?
Jonathan, you're back. You're here to see Janice, right?
No. There's a problem with the company's project contract. I'm here to discuss the details with Mr. Charles.
Oh, I see. Charles is at the company. Why don't you stay and have lunch before going to see him? You and Janice haven't seen each other in a while. She's been looking forward to your return. She's been losing sleep over it.
No need. I have urgent business with Mr. Charles. Whose child is this?
Jonathan, if you have urgent business with Charles, you should go quickly. Don't delay important matters. It doesn't matter whose child this is.
Grandma Lily, why didn't you tell him who I am?
Hey, don't bother him.
Little one, why don't you tell me whose child you are?
I'm a child of the Chung family. My mother is Charlotte.
What? What? Charlotte, do you even know who I am?
I do.
Charlotte, you clearly don't love me. Why did you do that to me back then? And now you're with another man and even have a child.
Sir, are you gonna see my grandpa?
Yes.
Sir, can you take me with you? I miss Grandpa.
All right.
Oh, Jonathan, remember to come back and see Janice when you're free. Janice misses you so much.
Let's go. You just said that you're Charlotte's daughter.
Sir, do you know my mom?
Where is your mother now?
Mommy told me not to tell anyone where she is.
So Charlotte hasn't come back since she left. What about your dad? Where is he?
I don't have a dad. I've always lived with my mom.
No dad? Could Tilly really be my and Charlotte?
Grandpa.
Here comes our little Tilly.
Grandpa, I missed you.
Grandpa missed you too.
Grandpa, you've worked hard. These are the fruits Tilly brought for you.
Tilly, you're so sweet. How did you know Grandpa wants to eat some fruit right now?
After eating the fruit from Tilly, Grandpa won't be so tired from work.
Then I have to thank our little Tilly.
Mr. Charles.
Jonathan, you're back.
Mr. Charles, the main reason I came back this time is I saw on the news that I'm going to get engaged to Janice.
Our two families arranged our marriage since we were kids. But you know, Charlotte is angry with me and has run away from home for so many years, she refuses to come back. She's too willful, and I can't control her. But this marriage can't be delayed any longer. It just so happens that you and Wan are both of marriageable age. I think the two of you together would be a good choice. It can be considered as not breaking the original agreement between our families. What do you think?
Mr. Charles, I might have to disappoint you. I won't get engaged to Janice.
What? Are you still waiting for Charlotte? She's not worth waiting for so long.
Grandpa, don't say that about my mom. My mom is not... Don't talk about my mom like that. My mom is not like that.
Then tell me what your mom is like.
My mom works very hard. She's had many jobs.
Hello, please take a look. Hello, would you like to know more? Hello, would you take a look?
To pay for Tilly's medical treatment, she even ran a snack stall, Mom.
Tilly, what are you doing here? If it rains this hard again, don't come looking for me. Do you know how dangerous it is? Walking on the road alone like this is very dangerous. Mommy will worry. Look, you're all wet. If you get sick again, Mommy will be heartbroken.
Mom didn't have an umbrella just now. I came to take Mom home.
Tilly, you're so good. Mommy loves you the most.
Mom will give me my favorite candy and buy me the prettiest clothes. Mom said that whatever other kids have, Tilly will have too.
Baby, what do you want to eat? Mommy will buy it for you.
Mommy, I want to eat a big chicken leg.
Little glutton.
Mommy is the best person in the world to Tilly.
If your mom was so good to you, then why did she abandon you? Isn't Grandpa good to you?
Mommy didn't abandon Tilly. Mommy had no choice.
What do you mean, no choice? I think she's just irresponsible. She failed as a daughter, and even more so as a mother. In this world, what kind of mother would abandon her own child?
Bad Grandpa! You're not allowed to talk about my mom like that. My mom is very good to Tilly. You're a bad person. Tilly doesn't want you to be my grandpa anymore.
If your mom was so good to you, then tell Grandpa, where is she?
My mom is dead.
Tilly, little children shouldn't talk nonsense. Tell Grandpa quickly. What happened to Mom?
My mom is gone.
Tilly, is that really true?
Really, Mommy didn't abandon me. She was sick for a long time. She couldn't take care of me anymore.
Could it be that Charlotte is really gone? It was Mom who told Tilly to come find Grandpa, right? Then where is Mommy?
Grandpa, Mom has gone far away.
Tilly, why are you here?
Grandpa!
Could it be?
Are you Tilly's grandpa? Hello, I'm...
Grandpa, this is Mom's friend. She's Tilly's godmother. I came to see her today.
Oh, so Tilly bought flowers for her godmother.
Mr. Charles.
It's my fault. I didn't notice it in time. That day, Tilly went to the cemetery to send flowers. I should have noticed.
Tilly, take us to see your mom. Okay.
Tilly, did you lie to Grandpa? Did your mom deliberately ask you to come and scare Grandpa? Tell your mom she has achieved her goal. She can come back now.
Grandpa, Mom really passed away?
Mr. Charles, it seems you already know Charlotte passed away. She's buried inside. I'll take you there. Charlotte is buried here.
Charlotte, she really gone. Charlotte,
Mr. Charles?
my daughter.
Please accept my condolences, Mr. Charles.
Dad. Happy Father's Day.
Wow. Smells good. Thank you, my sweet baby girl. Come sit down. Today's dishes. You made all of them by yourself.
Of course.
Yes, Miss was in the kitchen, busy all morning.
Oh, Dad. Try it.
Okay.
How is it?
Delicious. So delicious. Worthy of being my daughter. First time cooking. And you made this level. Dad gives you 2 thumbs up.
After Miss gets married, Chairman will be even more reluctant.
I don't want to get married. I want to stay with Dad forever.
Silly girl. Later, you will definitely get married. But no matter what, when you encounter difficulties, Dad will always be your backup. We will not be separated.
Dad, I love you the most.
Silly girl, eat your food.
Okay.
Charlotte, why did you leave so suddenly? Why didn't you even see Dad one last time? Charlotte.
Charlotte. About what happened back then. You haven't given me an explanation. How could you just leave so freely?
Mr. Charles.
Are you okay?
Charlotte, weren't you very strong-willed? Didn't you run away from home? Didn't you want to prove to me that you could live well on your own? Why are you here? Prove it to me. Come out.
Grandpa, don't be like this. Tilly is scared. Mom would be sad if she saw this.
Tilly, tell Grandpa all these years how you and your mom lived. Why is Mom dead?
Grandpa, Mom had a hard life.
Do you know how Charlotte has been all these years?
Tell me.
She's had a very hard time. When she was pregnant, she worked over a dozen jobs by herself.
Hello, take a look.
No, not looking busy.
Hello, would you please take a look?
Oh dear. Your belly is so big, you should be resting at home. Why are you still doing this?
Exactly.
Don't worry, baby. No matter how hard it gets, Mom will never give up on you. All right, don't cry. Mom will be done soon.
Can you hurry up?
All right.
I'm in a hurry.
Charlotte, all these years, that's how she lived.
No, this is impossible. This is impossible. You must be lying to me. My daughter is such a proud person. She wouldn't do those things. Tell me the truth. Are you putting on an act? Did Charlotte ask you to put on this act for me? Didn't she? I believe it. Let Charlotte come out. Let her come out. Okay?
Mr. Charles, are you still so delusional? Charlotte is dead.
Impossible. This is impossible. Charlotte can't be dead. She can't be dead.
I don't believe it either. Charlotte just died like that.
Okay, you don't believe it, do you? Charlotte's death certificate.
How could this happen? Charlotte. My daughter, Charlotte.
Charlotte, you're really gone.
This is the necklace I gave Charlotte.
Dad, what do you want? I haven't finished my homework yet.
Here, didn't you say you really like this designer's work? Open it.
A necklace designed by Longjia. It's a custom-made piece, the only one in the world.
Do you like it?
I love it, Dad. I love you so much.
Charlotte said this was the necklace you gave her. No matter how hard life got, she never sold it.
Why?
Because it was her coming-of-age gift from you. It meant the world to her. She said she'd keep it forever. Mr. Charles. Charlotte really missed you.
Charlotte. I'm so sorry, my daughter. It's all my fault. It's all my fault. Charlotte, I wrongly accused you. I shouldn't have kicked you out and made you suffer so much alone, Charlotte. Don't scare me like this. Come back, Charlotte. Come back.
Mr. Charles. Mr. Charles.
Grandpa!
Mr. Charles.
Jonathan, is Charlotte really dead?
This is her death certificate. Since you're both here, I'll leave now.
Okay. Mom.
I can't believe that woman Charlotte is actually dead.
Now then, once this old man dies, the Chung family fortune will all be ours.
Don't forget, there's still that little kid, Tilly.
That woman Charlotte is dead and gone, but she left a kid behind to ruin our plans.
Don't worry. She's just a little girl. She won't amount to anything. There's plenty of time and plenty of opportunities.
It seems. This child can't stay around any longer.
Isn't that Tilly? Why is she there all alone? Tilly, why are you all alone crying here?
It's all Tilly's fault. It's Tilly's fault for telling Grandpa about Mom. That's why Grandpa is sick. If Tilly hadn't said anything, Grandpa wouldn't be sick.
About your mother. Your grandpa would have found out sooner or later. Tilly, don't blame yourself.
Grandpa, just like Mom is lying in bed and won't wake up. If Grandpa passes away too, Tilly will be all alone.
This child is so young, doesn't know who her dad is. Her mom has passed away, and now her only living relative is lying in a hospital bed, so pitiful. Tilly, your grandpa is sick. Why don't you come home with me?
To my place.
Okay.
Okay.
What's going on? Why do I feel so close to Tilly?
Hey, Jonathan.
Mr. Charles is in the hospital and no one can take care of Tilly, so I'll take her back to my place for now.
Oh, you mean you're taking Tilly back to your home?
Is there a problem?
No. He actually took that child away. Thank you then, Jonathan.
Are you hungry? Sit over there, I'll make you some noodles.
Okay.
Eat.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Jonathan. Jonathan, come out.
Tilly, you eat first, I'll be back, okay? Mom, what's wrong?
Let me ask you, did you go to Mr. Charles to break off the engagement?
Yes, I won't marry that woman ever.
You're 30, and you're still not married. Are you trying to make me mad? Tell me the truth. Are you still waiting for that, Charlotte?
Mom, I don't want to talk about this now.
Did someone mention my mom?
You don't have to get married, but at least give me a grandchild.
Mom, if I'm not getting married, how can I give you a grandchild?
Grandma!
Oh my, whose adorable baby is this?
Mom, this is Charlotte's daughter.
Charlotte's daughter. When did Charlotte have such a big daughter? Oh, right, I remember. It was because of her pregnancy that she had a falling out with the family and left home. Is she back at the Chung family home now?
Mom, Charlotte, she passed away.
Oh, passed away.
Mom, let's sit down and talk.
Life is so unpredictable. Charlotte was so young.
All right, Mom.
I remember holding you when you were little. Around 5 or 6 years old. Just Tilly's age. You were so cute back then.
Okay, Mom. Tilly has finally recovered in front of Tilly. Let's not bring up these sad things anymore.
Oh. Tilly, who are you living with now with your dad?
Mom never told me who my dad was. But I heard Mom in her dreams calling Uncle Jonathan's name.
Uncle Jonathan? You're saying your mom called Jonathan's name in her dreams. Could Tilly be Jonathan's child? Tilly, can you give Grandma one of your hairs?
Mom, what are you doing?
Now I have everything.
Mom, what are you trying to do?
Hello, Secretary. Please arrange a DNA paternity test for me. Okay?
Mom, you suspect Tilly is my child? That's impossible.
Why not? Why don't you get a test? How do you know she's not your daughter? Tilly is your daughter. Look at her eyes and mouth. She looks exactly like you did as a child.
All kids look pretty much the same. How can you be so sure Tilly is my child?
Hey, I'm your mom. I raised you, don't I know? Trust my gut. She's your daughter.
I'm just afraid that when the results come out, you'll be greatly disappointed. I think you're just desperate for a granddaughter grasping at straws.
Hey, Jinx, what kind of nonsense are you talking about? Hey, I'm asking you. What exactly was your relationship with Charlotte?
No relationship.
Then tell me, between the two of you, was there ever that kind of relationship? Hey, don't lie to Mom.
Really, there wasn't, Mom.
I noticed you used to be quite concerned about her matters, and for so many years you haven't gotten married because of her.
That's because I loved her and she didn't love me. Are you happy now?
So my son was just lovesick. Well then tell me, did the two of you ever do that?
Yes.
Well, there you go. I thought she looked so much like you. And when I see her, I just feel this inexplicable closeness.
Mr. Jonathan, Madam Chairman, the test results are out.
Let me see them. Jonathan, is Tilly really your child?
What? Tilly is my child. She's my and Charlotte's child.
Grandma, I've finished my candy and I've finished watching cartoons.
Sweetie. My sweet granddaughter. Oh, let Grandma take another look. Look, I told you she's Jonathan's child. She looks exactly like Jonathan when he was little Tilly. Call me Grandma again.
Hey, Grandma.
My sweet granddaughter. Tilly, didn't you say you didn't know who your dad was? He is your dad. Come to Daddy.
Are you really Tilly's dad?
Tilly, I'm your dad.
Then why haven't you come to see me and Mom all these years?
I'm sorry. It's my fault.
Yeah, you and Charlotte didn't even know you had a child. Charlotte has been raising the child alone out there. It's been really hard.
I didn't know. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to your mom, too.
Jonathan, what happened between you and Charlotte?
Back then, after I entered Charlotte's room, I found that something was really wrong with her. Charlotte. What's wrong with you? You've been drugged.
Help me, please help me.
Charlotte. Charlotte, it seems she really was drugged. Come on, I'll take you to the hospital. You. Considering you're not quite sober, I won't argue with you. Come on, let's get you to the hospital.
No, I don't want to go to the hospital. Please help me.
After Charlotte was drugged, she was trapped in the room alone. If I hadn't shown up in time, the consequences would have been unimaginable. Someone must have wanted to harm her. But who was it?
Jonathan, what happened?
What happened back then? There were indeed many things that didn't add up. Mom, don't ask now. I'll investigate this thoroughly.
Charlotte has been misunderstood for so many years. We must get to the bottom of this, clear her name. In a while, I'll pick an auspicious day to officially recognize our granddaughter. Before that, you need to tell Mr. Charles about your relationship with Charlotte and Tilly.
Mr. Charles was heartbroken after Charlotte's death. He was devastated. He's still in the hospital unconscious. When he wakes up, I'll tell him about this. From now on, I will never let Tilly suffer any grievance. Find me some 7-year-old surveillance footage, the hotel address, I'll send it to you later.
Mr. Jonathan, it's been so long. This surveillance footage is probably gone. It's hard to find.
Even if you turn the place upside down. Find it for me if there's no surveillance footage. Find everyone who worked there 7 years ago.
Yes, Mr. Jonathan.
After what happened between us. I wanted to find a chance to propose to you, but who knew? There'd be rumors of you being pregnant and running away from home. Charlotte, I heard you're pregnant.
I just left home not long ago. It spread so fast, yes. I am pregnant, so what? You and Janice are already together. Stay out of my business, mind your own.
Janice and I are not what you think. I'll just ask you this. Is this child mine?
Don't worry. Absolutely not yours.
You?
Jonathan, let me tell you. You were just a one-night stand. Nothing more what you really think you're something.
Charlotte, what do you mean?
Get as far away from me as possible. I don't want to see you again. Don't come looking for me again. This child of mine will never be yours. Never.
Charlotte, I didn't expect you to be this kind of woman. Then let's never see each other again, in this life or the next.
Fine. As you wish.
I misunderstood you. Listened to your angry words, didn't investigate properly, and went abroad in anger. Charlotte, thank you for giving birth to our precious daughter. I will love her. For both of us.
Charlotte, why did you leave me all alone? Your mom is gone. And now you're gone, too. Do you know how much I miss you? I didn't even get to see you one last time.
Mr. Charles?
Jonathan, Tilly is here.
Mr. Charles, the deceased are gone. Please accept my condolences. Don't be too sad.
Grandpa, don't be sad. Mom's last wish was for you not to be sad.
Okay. Now that Tilly is here, Grandpa won't be sad anymore.
Grandpa will get better soon. Tilly wants Grandpa to be healthy.
Good girl, Tilly.
Tilly, don't worry too much. Your grandpa is just heartbroken. He'll be fine after some rest.
Jonathan, I heard. You've been taking care of Tilly. Thank you. Our Tilly is a poor child, so young and without a mother, and now we don't even know who her father is. I'm getting old, and I won't be able to take care of her for much longer.
Mr. Charles, there's something I need to tell you when you hear this. Don't get too excited, so you don't get upset.
What is it? Tell me. I won't get agitated.
Actually, Tilly is my daughter.
You said Tilly is your child.
Yes.
So it was you back then.
It was me.
But when I asked Charlotte back then, she refused to tell me who the child's father was.
What happened back then, I'm not very clear about it either. However, Charlotte and I did have a misunderstanding, Mr. Charles. Please rest assured. I will definitely find out the truth of what happened back then. Give Tilly an identity. Give Charlotte justice.
Tilly.
Grandpa?
Hey.
Grandpa, these are flowers from Tilly. Congratulations on being discharged from the hospital.
These flowers, little miss bought them this morning.
Thank you. My little darling Grandpa hasn't seen Tilly for several days. I missed you so much.
Tilly missed Grandpa, too.
Then come and give me a kiss. Good girl. Since Charlotte's passing is already a fact and cannot be changed, then I can only look forward. Fortunately, Charlotte left Tilly to me. Otherwise, I don't know how I would live.
Sir Little Mrs. Kindergarten has been found. She can go to school tomorrow.
Good. Tilly, we can go to kindergarten tomorrow. Are you happy?
Happy.
Come on, Tilly. Put on your backpack. Today is our Tilly's first day of school. This little bunny will accompany you on behalf of Grandpa OK.
Okay.
If anyone at school bullies Tilly, You must tell Grandpa. Okay?
Thank you, Grandpa. Tilly understands.
Good girl. If Tilly has any problems at school, anything at all, report to me immediately.
Yes, sir.
Bye, Grandpa.
There's a new student at your kindergarten today. The child of the Chung family's housekeeper. That housekeeper, I've been unhappy with her for a long time. Ms. Stella, you should know what to do.
Don't worry, Miss Janice. Our kindergarten isn't a place just anyone can attend. I will definitely get this lovely person kicked out.
As long as this child has a heart attack and dies, the only one who can inherit the Chung group will be me.
Here, little miss. Hello, Miss Stella, this is...
A new student registration.
Hello, teacher. I'm Tilly.
These days, even a housekeeper's daughter can come to our prestigious school.
Ma'am, what do you mean by that?
What do I mean? I mean your lovely daughter can't attend our prestigious kindergarten.
A teacher should be impartial, but you divide students into different classes. Is this how you teach?
How I teach is none of your business, you kind person.
You!
What's going on so early in the morning? I heard you muttering from so far away.
May's mom, you came just in time. You be the judge, a housekeeper's daughter. Can she attend our prestigious kindergarten?
I wondered where that smell was coming from. It's your poor smell, Ms. Stella. If my daughter has to go to the same school with a poor kid like this, it would totally lower our standards.
Watch your mouth. If you knew our little Miss's identity, I wonder if you could still say that.
Oh, you scared me. Believe it or not, I'll kick you and this kid out of River City forever.
This is the famous CEO's wife of the Jin Group by then not just our kindergarten. No kindergarten in River City would dare accept your lovely daughter.
If this goes on, little Miss will be bullied. I have to tell Mr. Charles.
Auntie, I'm not Little Beastard. I have a grandpa.
What? Someone come with me to the kindergarten.
Mommy, this is my doll.
Isn't this my daughter's doll? Well, you dare to steal things just after you arrived, Ms. Stella. What do you think we should do?
I didn't steal anything. This is from Grandpa to Tilly.
This doll was bought by my mom from abroad. It's a limited edition.
That's right. This doll is clearly mine. I brought it back from abroad for my daughter. Look at you. So poor. Have you ever been abroad?
You stole her doll and won't admit it. Give it back to her now and apologize.
Tilly didn't steal it. This is Tilly's doll. I won't apologize.
I saw with my own eyes this morning. Our chairman gave it to the little miss. You guys are slandering us.
Chairman, what your chairman doesn't run a bun shop, does he?
You know what? That's actually possible.
You!
I advise you to return the doll to her. Otherwise, I'll call the police and have you all arrested.
Tilly won't give it back. This is Tilly's doll. Grandpa gave it to Tilly. She is lying.
You little bastard! How dare you call my daughter a liar?
How could she lie? Look who you are and look who she is. Give it back to her now. Apologize.
Stop making false accusations. This doll is ours. Why should we apologize?
Poor people are just shameless. Don't push it if you don't apologize. Don't blame me for being rude.
Ma'am, I don't think we need to be polite to these two. Throw them out now. Someone come here. This kid stole her doll. Get the doll back. Throw these two out.
How dare you! If Mr. Charles finds out that you bullied the little miss, he won't let you off.
Mr. Charles. Which Mr. Charles? Don't tell me it's Charles. The richest man in River City, Mr. Charles.
Precisely.
You're saying she's Charles's granddaughter. Don't be ridiculous. I've never heard that Mr. Charles has such a big granddaughter.
Tilly is indeed Mr. Charles's granddaughter. It's just that it hasn't been announced yet.
Still arguing. Miss Stella. I don't want my daughter and a little kid to be in the same kindergarten. Aren't you going to expel her?
You're fired, security. Get them out of here.
This is from Grandpa.
Quite strong for a little kid.
Tilly, are you okay? You're bullying us. Little miss, are you all right? Don't scare me, little miss.
I dare you to touch... Who dares touch my daughter? Tilly, 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 what's wrong?
You? If anything happens to Tilly, you won't live either.
How is that possible? How could she be Mr. Charles's granddaughter?
Woman, didn't you swear that she was the housekeeper's daughter? You've ruined me. Mr. Charles, we were wrong. We really didn't know that Miss Tilly is your granddaughter.
Get away. You shouldn't be apologizing to me, but to my granddaughter. Effective immediately. Ching Group is canceling all cooperation with Jin Group. And you.
Mr. Charles, I didn't do it on purpose. I was also tricked by someone else.
Still making excuses. You're a disgrace to teachers. You're fired.
Yes, someone told me to do this.
Told you. Yes, who told you to do this?
It was Miss Janice. It was Janice who told me to do this.
That woman betrayed me.
What? It was Janice.
Grandpa,
Tilly.
Tilly feels so bad.
Mr. Charles, let's investigate this later. Tilly seems to be having a heart attack.
Okay, quickly take her to the hospital. Let's go.
It's over. Everything.
Tilly, you must be all right.
It's all my fault. I should have taken her to school myself.
Sir, the doctor is here.
Doctor, please check my granddaughter's condition.
Doctor, how is she?
Tilly is in critical condition. She needs surgery immediately.
Then arrange it quickly. Make sure nothing goes wrong. Otherwise, you're all fired.
Yes, we'll arrange it right away.
Tilly, my dear Tilly, you must be all right. Grandpa loves you the most. You must be okay. You're all I have left in this world.
Mr. Charles? Tilly is blessed. She'll be fine. Please don't worry too much.
Mr. Jonathan, 7 years ago, the witness who drugged Miss Charlotte has been found.
What did you say? 7 years ago, someone drugged Charlotte.
Mr. Charles, it's a long story I'll tell you in detail later. Bring the witness to me immediately.
Mr. Jonathan, Mr. Charles, this is the eyewitness.
Tell us, what did you see back then?
I was a cleaner at the hotel. I saw with my own eyes. Someone drugged Miss Charlotte.
Do you still remember what the person who drugged her looked like?
Yes, I do. Just in case, I also took a video.
Sister Charlotte, are you feeling unwell? Let's help you back to your room to rest.
Let go of me, I'll go myself.
Yeah, Charlotte. Let us help you. You're like this alone. We're worried about you.
Let go of me.
This woman is just waiting to be ruined.
Okay, let's go. Let her enjoy herself later.
Everything Charlotte told me was true. It really was them. It turns out all those years ago, I not only wrongly accused Charlotte, but also indirectly caused her death.
I also found out the misunderstanding between Charlotte and me was orchestrated by Janice. It was clear I loved Charlotte, but Janice went to Charlotte and told her that I was just playing with her and that the one I truly loved was Janice. Charlotte believed it, and that's why she broke up with me.
About Charlotte's pregnancy. It was this mother and daughter who told me. They not only told me Charlotte was pregnant, but also that she had a messy private life. As a father, how could I allow my daughter to be like that? If I had believed Charlotte back then, she wouldn't.
Mr. Charles, actually, there's one more thing I just found out recently and haven't had time to tell you. The time you were held hostage and Janice and her mother saved you, that was also a show they put on. The person who held you hostage was sent by them. Their purpose was to become your saviors so they could get close to you. And also my wife's death back then. They were also involved.
All of this was because of me. I let the wolf into the house, kept these evil people by my side, but let my wife and daughter leave me one by one. Jonathan, stay here and watch over Tilly's surgery. This mother and daughter have done so much evil. I must settle the score with them myself.
Mom, we've been exposed. What we did back then. I'm afraid that person knows everything. Let's go.
Why so suddenly?
Don't ask. I'll tell you on the way.
You can't leave.
Dad, why are you back so suddenly? Tilly had a sudden heart attack. She's in surgery now. Shouldn't you be at the hospital with her?
Tilly had a heart attack. How did you know?
The housekeeper told me when he came back.
Oh, is that so? How come I remember the housekeeper never came back? You've packed your bags. Where are you going?
Where could she be going, Janice? And I haven't been on a trip for a long time. We're about to go on vacation.
I don't have time for your nonsense, someone.
Dad, what are you doing?
Doing? I should ask you what you're doing. Why did you hurt my family?
No, Dad, is there some misunderstanding? We've never hurt you.
Misunderstanding? At this point, you still dare to lie to me.
We were wrong. We just wanted your love. What's wrong with that?
You've been using this phrase to hold me hostage, making me indirectly kill my wife and daughter today. I will make you suffer everything they suffered. Swell their mouths. See if they dare to lie and deceive again.
Yes.
No, Dad, I was wrong. Please, no.
Hitting you is letting you off easy. All these years, you killed my wife and drove a wedge between Charlotte and me. Now you even want to harm Tilly. Every single one of these things is enough to put you behind bars for life.
Charles, I'm sorry. Please let us go. We have accompanied you for so many years. Even if we haven't made any contributions, we've still put in the effort. As long as you let us go, I promise Janice, and I will never appear in front of you again. We won't be an eyesore to you.
Now you know to apologize. Speaking of which, that reminds me. I heard that incident where you two saved me was also a setup by you.
No. How is that possible? We didn't know you back then. How could we have set you up?
Didn't know me when I became River City's youngest, richest man. Every newspaper, big or small, reported it. You actually say you didn't know me.
Dad, I was wrong. I really know I was wrong. Please, just let us go.
Get your filthy hands off me. You broke the law. You should receive the punishment you deserve. Take these two villains and take them to the police station.
Yes.
No, Charles.
No.
Hello.
Mr. Charles, Tilly's surgery was successful.
Really? That's great. Okay, I'll be right there. Doctor, how is Tilly?
Tilly is recovering well. She can be transferred to a regular ward from the ICU.
Really? That's great.
Doctor, so can we see Tilly now?
Yes, once Tilly is transferred to a regular ward, you can go in and visit her.
Okay, thank you, Doctor. Tilly, my sweet baby, are you feeling better? Does it still hurt?
Right, Tilly? If you feel uncomfortable, you must tell Dad, okay?
Tilly doesn't hurt, Grandpa. Dad, don't cry. If you cry, Tilly will be heartbroken.
Okay. We'll listen to Tilly. We won't cry anymore.
Dad, don't cry either.
Dad's not crying. Dad is just so happy that your surgery was successful, so happy.
Here. Tilly, look, this is your favorite candy. Grandpa bought you a lot. They're all at home. When you're discharged, you can go home and eat them.
Okay, thank you, Grandpa.
Jonathan. You're too much. Tilly was hospitalized. Why didn't you tell me?
Mom, I was afraid you'd be too worried, so I didn't tell you.
My granddaughter is sick. No matter what happens, you should tell me.
Hey, Tilly is my You've only been her grandpa for a few days, and you're already so anxious. Don't scare our little darling.
What's wrong? My granddaughter is sick and in the hospital. Shouldn't I be anxious?
Look what you're saying. As if Tilly isn't my granddaughter, too. I've had Tilly back for so long. Do you even know what she likes? Here, this is Tilly's favorite candy. Did you know?
Mr. Charles is usually so serious and proper, so meticulous. But when he gets jealous, he acts like a child. He's even bickering with my mom.
Oh, you've only spent a little more time with her. Besides all those superficial hobbies you mentioned, I can easily find them online.
We'll see when you find them.
Tilly and I are the closest anyway. She's our G family's little princess.
Charlotte never married into your G family. Tilly is closest to me.
All right, Mom, Mr. Charles. Please stop arguing. Tilly needs to rest.
Grandpa, Grandma, please stop arguing. You're both Tilly's family. Tilly loves you both very much.
Okay. Tilly, you're right. We're all your beloved family and your grandpa's most beloved treasure.
Yes, Tilly. You're our little princess. Oh, my darling. You must get well.
Let's go home.
Hello, Mr. Charles. Your goddaughter Janice is suspected of a crime. It is said that you reported it yourself. Wouldn't that be considered turning against one's own?
Mr. Charles Janice has been sentenced to 15 years in prison. What do you think about this?
Turning against one's own. I hate myself for not having sent her to prison sooner. As for the 15-year sentence, she deserves it.
Mr. Jonathan, Janice is your fiancée. She's in jail now. What do you think about this?
Since you asked me, I'll take this opportunity to clarify this rumor. First of all, the news about Janice being my fiancée, I think she spread it herself. The purpose is to use public opinion to pressure me. Janice has never been my fiancée, and the person I love has never been Janice. But Mr. Charles's daughter, Charlotte, and Charlotte and I also have the fruit of our love, which is this little girl in front of you. My daughter, Tilly.
What, Jonathan? CEO of G Group has a child this big without being married. This is definitely big news.
Yeah, I didn't expect that a few years ago Charlotte, the eldest daughter of the Chung family, had a child out of wedlock, and it's Jonathan's child.
This is so shocking. It's like a TV drama. It's really unexpected.
Friends from the press, Jonathan and I will hold a recognition banquet for Tilly. You are all welcome to attend.
Wow, my little princess looks so beautiful today. Let me take another look.
Our Tilly looks good in anything.
But she looks even better in the dress I gave her.
Sir, this is the necklace you asked me to bring.
Tilly, look. This is the necklace Grandpa gave to your mother. Now I'm giving it to you. I hope our Tilly will be happy and grow up healthy and become a brave person like your mother. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Grandpa Tilly will.
Yes, let me put it on for you.
Tilly. This is the little crown Daddy got for you. You'll be Daddy's one and only little princess. From now on, whatever you want, Daddy will try his best to get it for you.
Tilly Grandma also bought you a few big villas. From now on, we can live wherever we want. Okay. Okay, come on, give me a kiss.
Thank you, Grandma.
And what about Daddy's?
Thank you, Daddy.
And Grandpa, too.
Thank you, Grandpa.
Yes.
Tilly loves your gifts.
Okay, the banquet is about to begin, Tilly. We need to go in.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
First time seeing Chung Group and G Group holding a family reunion banquet together.
I heard that Charles's granddaughter has been found. It's a pity that the eldest daughter of the Chung family passed away at such a young age.
I really want to see what this little princess looks like.
Welcome, everyone, to today's family reunion banquet. Next, please welcome Charles to speak.
Thank you all for taking the time to attend my granddaughter's family reunion banquet, I want to say. Back then, I kept misunderstanding my daughter Charlotte. Her passing is the biggest regret of my life and the eternal pain in my heart. But now with Tilly, it's like a gift Charlotte gave me. Today, I announce, Tilly will become the sole heir of my Cheng group.
Please welcome Mr. Jonathan to speak.
Although Charlotte has gone to heaven, I will always love her. Now and forever, Tilly is the child of Charlotte and me. And my only child, Jonathan, I hereby announce that Tilly will also be the sole heir of Jai Group.
I want to tell everyone here Tilly is our G family's little princess. You can't bully her in the future. If I find out who made her unhappy, I, Wan Lanchu, will not let them off. Tilly, my little darling, do you have anything else to say?
I love Grandpa. I love Grandma and Dad. Mom will be very happy to see this in heaven. Mom, I love you.